Hi, my Green Book students. So for my cyber kids that aren't in class live, and for my live class students, if you're trying to do any type of work at home and you forget or you're confused on the different steps, this is lesson 1, Green Book, Unit 5. So the first lesson really is just an introduction lesson. Discusses something called an array, and it's really an array is just to give you a picture, a visual, to help you understand factors. So factors are numbers that evenly go into another number and leave you with no remainder at all. So I think the textbook, if you open up your textbook, and again, I insert the actual pages of the lesson of the textbook into our PowerPoint. I'm going to grab my charger, but hopefully it'll last for this video. Okay. Um, so, um, so the pages of the textbook you need is inserted in my PowerPoint, but I think the first example involves the number 6, and it asks you what are the factors of the number 6, and it introduces this idea of an array. So an array, you would draw boxes, and it's basically saying how many different ways can I draw boxes in the form of a 6? Okay. And the different ways you can draw the boxes lets you know the different factors of the number 6. So, for instance, the easiest way, the first way I automatically think of is a 1 by 6. And when I say a 1 by 6, I'm thinking of, so you need to think of rows and columns. So, a row goes this way, and then you have the column. Just for sake of, so this is Miss Fisher's PS. This is Miss Fisher's classroom at home. I don't have a huge whiteboard, so you might see me abbreviate a lot of things to try to save some space. So we're going to say column, and that goes up and down. Okay, so rows go left to right, columns go up and down. So when I say a 1 by 6, I'm going to say a 1 by 6. What I'm referring to is, here's my 1. Okay, so 1 for the column, but by 6 for a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So remember, our number is 6. So I'm going to circle the key. Our number is 6, and I'm asking you to find all the factors of 6. So I said 1 by 6. So I'm saying 1 times 6. So 1 and 6 are both factors of 6. So 1 was my column. It goes up and down 1, and it goes over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know it's correct because it equals the number 6. Okay? So another way, so let's think together. Another way you can get to 6. To me, right away, I think of 2 by 3. Okay, that's another way I can get to 6. So 2 by 3, I can say 1 square, 2 square. I'm an awful drawer, by the way. So 2, so that's your column, by 3. Okay, so I'm saying 2 by 3. Remember, I'm trying to get to 6. So let's count. Okay, so again, this is just a visual way of trying to figure out the factors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got to 6. Okay, and the different way was 2 by 3. So I'm saying now 2 and 3 are both factors of 6. So let me just think. Is there any other way I think I can get to 6? Any other way I can draw to get to 6? So I already said 1. So let's just do a number line. I did 1. I did 2. I did 3. 4. Does 4 evenly go into 6? No, because if you did 4 into 6, you do 4 with a remainder of 2. You can't have a remainder. 5. Does 5 evenly go into 6? No, because 5 goes in one time with a remainder of 1. Can't have a remainder. It has to go in evenly. So we know you can't have 4, you can't have 5, but we know we do have 6 because 6 goes into 6 one time with no remainder. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 6 are all factors of 6. That's how I figured out the factors of 6. Okay. Later in other lessons, we're going to figure out an additional way, another way to figure out the factors of a number. This way, I think, is really only efficient for smaller numbers. Once you get into larger numbers, this way would take you forever. And it's pretty tedious. I think it would be a lot harder with larger numbers. You would, I mean, if you had 456, I don't think we'd be drawing 456 boxes multiple times. So this method is just an introduction to give you an idea, a review of what factors are, and to give you that visual representation. But we will be moving on to a different, more efficient way of figuring out the factors of a number. Okay, so hopefully this video helps you with lesson number 1.